Wait a second. From Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with us. She told me, boys, if you ask up the show, baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, you already know. What's the real? I'm like, cool. I can do that. What you want to shoes? Jimmy Choo. With that and that too. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
वो रेडी कर दे माझा नयनी नक्षत्र तारा आणि आपको बेटे चुप चाप क्या कटेगा इंसाफ देश कैसे होगा साफ इनकी नियत महताब सिर्फ करते रहेंगे बात अलग शकल वही जात वोट मिलने पर ये
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up. He's having it! Oh, fine shot from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a really well-measured ball. Schneider's cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. The opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Desai getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour played. Adriano, nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pass is just off target. And he's managed to get rid. That's a cute ball. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good take and Cantona! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Cantona.
मला तुझीच नासपंडी लागलेली म्हणून ते वाढत
This is
नव्हतं.
Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Schneider. Now it's Cristiano
मग
Ronaldo.
आम्हीच्या इकडं
This is
मुद्दा
Adriano. That's been cut out, well played. Adriano, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's being urged to Polish header! Off the post!
मला स्वतः बोललेली
It's a
जाऊन
decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Schneider.
मला तुझं छगन सारखं आहेस 1 रुपये हे करायला मागत नाहीस.
Schneider.
छगन तरी बरा तुझ्यापेक्षा.
That is good progress on the left. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
परला पैसे तर देतो.
It's Totti. Can he get it through? Shapes the shot! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
तुला ते येतं ना. येतं ना.
Costa Curta. Cafu. That's a little off target. That's put play to the danger. Schneider. Right, Schneider. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Shoot! Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. This is a promising build-up. And he's intervened well there. Khan clears. It's Beckham. And Beckham! Just a quarter of an hour to play. RAHA. Cantona, played out wide. Cantona, looking to add to his goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's right. He'll try from distance! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Bevan. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening.
काय काय आयला काय पण करत बसते बाबा.
दोन दिवस स्वतःच पण खुर्ची लावायला भेटलाच नाही मला.
हा मम्मी पाणीपुरी आण. आण ना. पप्पांना 50 दे. पप्पा 50 रुपये देते. बघा मम्मी आता बघ काय बोललाय. आता हा महिना खायचाच नाही काहीच. स्वतः का माग फक्त तू मला जिरा सोडा पण नाही आणून देणार. आला स्वतःला जिरा सोडा काल जिरा सोडा बेस करत होता. तेव्हा पैसे होता का तुझ्याकडं? मीच दिलेलं. स्वतःला खायचं असलेलं काय जाण आम्ही सांगितलं लगे पैसे नाही मागायला. मी तुझ्याकडे मागायला येतच ना. मला 2-2 हजार व्याज येतच ते घालव पहिला. बाबाला पोचवायला घेतले असते एवढं.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning. What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
500 माझ्याकडचं दे. ते 10,000 मधलं नाही तर माझ्याकडे. माझ्याकडचं दे. मी जर माझा 1000 पर्यंत पगार नाही वाढवला तर मी सोडणार आहे. त्या क्वार्टरच्या डिलिव्हरी मारणार आहे. आता माझं लायसन आलाय. त्या डिलिव्हरी मारून दिवसाला 7-8 तास केलं तर 700-800 भेटतात. इथं 400 रुपये भेटतात.
So a breakthrough already.
बाबाची बघड.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's Couch! Just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Is having a shot! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a great start. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
अरे पण एक दिवस
To be
स्क्रीन तो पास
expected,
नाही
Peter,
तिकीट नाही काढली
they've
तर
gone and
चालते
stepped it
दादरला
up,
पकडत
something they've been threatening to do
मी जाऊन
and will
आलो.
continue to do by the looks
मी
of it.
जाऊन आलो
Looking for a corner.
नुक्को
Well,
जाऊ
look,
दे
they
नुक्को
know they've got a height advantage, and
अरे
it's time for them to use it.
मला खायला येतं नाही
Towering header.
आता याला पण पाहिजे बघ
Decent attempt, but not quite
याला
good
पण पाहिजे
enough.
बघ नुक्को मी ना तर जाऊ दे
Into
मी
the
कुठं
channel.
जातोय नुक्को सांगते तरी
Shot a goal. And
नुक्को
yes,
आणि वेळ
it's
राहू दे
there. And they
उद्या पास
are
करा
dragging it back. Game on again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
नुक्को आणि
It's
सांगते
just a
तरी
fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
अजून फिक्स नाही
And here's Batistuta, and he is deftly away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react.
1 BHK घेतलीस तर पण आरके बिरके नको त्यात जाम
Still
गरम
very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific
Building मध्ये
save
बोलला,
from the
हा?
keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
कुठे अडकून
Second
बसता
corner of the game. Neymar plays it short.
तुलाच आहे त्या प्रॉब्लेम आम्हाला नाही
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to make the challenge by Leverkusen have a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Mendes. Threads one in. Nuno Mendes. RAHA. Forlan. Looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here.
पगार नाही वाढत तिथं काय
He'll try from distance. And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option.
माझ्या पाठून आलेत ना माझ्या पाठून आलेत त्यांना 13,000 आता
That's been intercepted. McAllister and the through ball. Jamal!
भिवंडीला काय मला त्यात नसलेले दुसरे 25,000 भेटल
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
First 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead. That's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the
मला 2
second
लाख
half.
भरला आणि काय
Bayer Leverkusen are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
कधी जाणार आहे मी
And we are back underway. Totti. Rashford. He's picked his way through. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Danny Olmo. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danny Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank. Counts. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
अगं मग बेल आणायची
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
काय
That pass just didn't quite work.
मला आता खाशील.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Danny Olmo. It's come to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. RAHA. Looking for options for movement. It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! About as smooth as it gets. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that?
He leaps for it! And no mistake. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always goal side, shapes the shoot, and it's there! Pump, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a great amendment to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lam. And nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. Lam spots it and intercepts. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening to you all.
आता तो थोड़ी ना
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from blocking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your
आपल्या इथले
cooperation.
गिटार घेऊन गेला आणि त्यांनी हे केलं का पाणीपुरी तो नको बोलतो तुला पाहिजे काय ये बोलतो नाही काय कसं काय जातो माझ्या ह्याच्यात तर नाही जाईल फिल्टर नसेल लावला, सेटिंग करून दिली असेल तर सेटिंग लावून दिले ते हलवले असतील दाव्याला. मग दाव्याला करून द्यायला लागतो. मला जरा स्वतःहून शिकायचं तर मला कुणी सांगितलेलं आहे. युट्यूब आहे, युट्यूबवर सगळा दिसतो.
25-25 रुपये घेतलं तुला 10 रुपये द्यायला पैसे मग 2 प्लेट आणल्या ना 20 घेतो ना तो 40 रुपये काय माहिती किती चालेल
घे आहे
ना भरून तो नको टाकू, तो खातो.
अरे मिक्स खाऊन बघ, भारी लागतो. अरे नीट पकड. तुला बाबा तुम्हाला
त्याला पण
धर.
खाऊन टाकू पुरे सगळी.
अरे धर
तू बाबा दे.
धर.
घे.
अरे घे. ऐ
थोडा थोडा घेऊन काय लागच्याला ठेवतोस काय पुरीमध्ये टाकायचं.
मला थोडा थोडा घेणे केवढंच आहे बघ. पुऱ्या बघ.
त्या मला माहिती आहे चुरा करून खायला ठेवलं.
कांदा टाकून
साईड
टाकले तुमचा मित्र जातो त्या भाईसा पैसा आपण दोघा जण होतो जेवण पहिलं तिथं
ओढत नाही तर लगेच
मग तो टाकल्या होता तो गावाला गेला त्याला पोरगा यायचा भरपूर चालला.
याला तो टाकले ना तो याच्या साईडला लावायचा त्यानेच बोलवायच्या तोच बोलतो ना
शिक्षकनगर मध्ये ना पोरगा लावायचा. काम चालू केलेला पाणी लागला काय असते काय गरम आहे.
सारखा गॅस पेटू नका. या महिन्यात मी 1.5 महिना घालवलाय गॅसवर.
160 रुपये वाढले परत.
मी आंघोळ करत नाही म्हणून.
आता कोण आंघोळच करत नाही गरम पाण्याने. मी आणि रोहन एक टूप तापवतो त्यात वाईट वेळेस घेतो पाहिजे म्हणून गरम. ऋतिकला संध्याकाळचा व्हायचा देतो. ऋतिक उद्या सोमवार आहे आंघोळ करू द्या.
अंगार के घ्यायचे सांगतो.
मग काय उपास तर धरत नाही.
देवाबद्दल ना असं बोलायचं. देवाबद्दल भेदभाव नाही करायचा.
हे नको तो असा मी बसणार आहे नाही का.
कोण बोलतो बघ. कोण बोलतो बघ. जे 12च्या अगोदर उपास वाढतात. आठवत आहे काय.
त्याकडे बघून कशा गुटके गेलते
काय बोलला काय माहिती ते दोघंच काय
12च्या अगोदर उपास सोडलेला माहितीये काय.
ती मम्मीला घ्यायला लागते.
पाऊस आला.
कुठल्या गाड्या एक तर गाडी तर त्याला धुवा सांगण्यापेक्षा सकाळ सकाळ बादली भरून घेऊन जा.
अरे त्याला उठताना होतंय बादली भरून घेऊन जात.
तू उठवायचा. त्याची गाडी आपली आहे आराम केली. बाबूला फोन नाही केला सुट्टी असेल.
मग मागाशी कुणाला केलतास?
ना वरती येते ते सगळे. आता दोघंच आहेत, बाकी दोघं जण आलं म्हणजे दोघं कशाला राहिलं मग.
दोघं आहेत मग तो दुसरा कोण आहे? मराठी आहे काय?
काय ते मग?
अरे त्याला कंपनीत घेतील.
यांना कशाला थांबवलं?
त्यांना हे करायला चेक करायला
आणि ते दोघं
ते लोक गेलं वाटतं.
आलं इकडं का ते पण कामालाच गेलं?
ते दुसऱ्या साईटवर कुठे घालवलं.
मग गेला असतील. कधी येणार आता बोलला?
आता शनिवार म्हणतोय, शनिवारचा पुढचा शनिवार जाईल.
जयपूरला गेलाय ना?
ह्याच्या नादी लागून मी घालवलं त्याला.
आता पगार डबल आला बरोबर मागची.
नाही बाबा, त्याचा त्याला ठेवायला सांगणार पगार पडला. 2 महिन्यात त्यांनी मला लय सावरलेली. तू
हा आता जेवढा दिवस राहिला तर पगार त्याला वाढून बोललं जाईल.
मग त्याचा तर कोणी त्याच्या उरलं नाही 2
बोललं
पगार
नाही ना.
घ्यायचे.
कधी?
मग
तिकडे गेलो.
हा. हो, कोणी तर स्वतः बोलायची म्हणून तर तो जायचं ना. पण
याला
आता
भेटलं तर अजून सांगणार आहे.
ती म्हणायची ताई 2 पगार होतात. तिकडे गेला का ते जेवढे दिवस राहिलेला असतो तिकडे तो पगार आलाच नाही. हा इथला पगार ते तोच पकडून सगळा. इथल्या पण दिवसांचा देतात भरून.
विचार त्याला बोलतो.
आता कशाला कामात असेल लगेच विचार त्याला. हो, सुट्टी साईटवर आहे, तिथं काम करतोय टाकतो.
काम करतोय.
तुझ्यासारखी एवढी वेळ त्याची नाही येणार लेका, लक्षात ठेव. तुझ्यापेक्षा हुशार आहे.
महिला बोलायचीच आणि आता पैसे देतोय.
पैसे देतोय तर त्याची नाही बाजू घेत. तू सगळीकडे तिथं तिथं जाऊन महमद बनून येतोस. तसा तो नाही.
जा त्यांनाच घेऊन आता
रागाचा प्रश्न नाही. हा? मराठ्या उलट्या बोलतोय बघ काय ना. अरे तसं नाही मी म्हणत, पण बघ तू गेला कुठं पण गेला तरी 2 येईल आणि 2 घेईल. तसं तू त्यांच्या थोडं खाशील. असं आहे ते.
लागणार आहे तो.
कोण? तुम्हाला? पण मी त्याला थोडंच काय बोलतो. मी एक उदाहरण देतोय त्याला. आता बघ राजस्थानला आपण गेलता ना कुठं? देहरादून कुठं? देहरादूनला.
Well, what a scene we
अजून
have
पासपोर्ट
here.
घ्यायचा.
There's a real
त्याला अजून
expected
50,000
buzz in the stadium, and the
काय
players on the
5,000
pitch are
5,000
raring to
देऊन
go
वरनं.
any minute now.
30,000
It's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Al-Kubasi making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
He's had it! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
जाऊ दे आणि मला
I
बोलतो
doubt very much that this was in the script.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quarter of an hour played. Couldn't squeeze it through. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now he's running away. It's Ibrahimovic! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good effort! That's a sharp finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Count! Oh, wonderful effort. All by himself.
Cout just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
असते तिकडं
Marquinhos. Makalele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's come loose. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
खायला समजलं आता काय होतं खराब खाल्ल्यावर
That's Dembele. Right, Schneider. He has found a way through. The defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost first and a header. Firm header.
Gas,
just off
really
target.
gas.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
आणि कलिंगड खायचा असतो दुपारचा
Chiesa.
देतच खायला रात्रीचा मी शिकवलं तुला काम आहे
And it's Ibrahimovic looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. And here's Ibrahimovic. Driving through the middle. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Schneider gets into a good position. Towering header! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong net behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Arsenal with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Bayer Leverkusen really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's Batistuta. Oh, that was vital.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koundé ventures forward.
Chiesa
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
काका वर गेला
Koundé,
काका गेला वर
Gerrard. Rijkaard. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
काय
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's
मी
Gerrard.
20 रुपये दिलेलं माझं 20
That's
रुपये
really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. The play, and it is a goal kick.
अमेरिकावरून मागवतो का काय तंबाखू तंबाखू अमेरिकावरून मागवतो
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now, can they get him away? And he's let fly! Oh, just over.
Well, Euro cut that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
बरोबर आहे त्यांना काय नको आणा सांगू
Nuno Mendes. That's Chiesa. There will be 1 minute added time. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Gerrard. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayer Leverkusen played more than a part in what has been.
अरे मग ते पैसे असंच पडून राहिलेत ना तेवढ्याच व्याज देता कमी झाला असता अशी म्हणते
व्याज द्यायला जाशील तेव्हा सांग थांब टेक्निक थांब 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 थांब
आता वाकडा काय कशाला
बोला
ऐकलं
बोला बोला उधारीच आहे वाटतंय
उधारी कुठे काय आम्ही कुठे
केला वाटतं काहीतरी काय केला
हे असं पोलीस दंडात माझा डोका पिसलायचा. नाही, नाही. तसं आम्ही काय करू? दोन काय आम्ही केलंय रे कपला? उधारी मी तुम्हाला इथनं आणतो ती सांगतो या दुकानदाराची 3,000 रुपये.
सोनाराकडे असेल तेव्हा सांग ते चांदीचा मी कडा बनवतोय
करून घ्या.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it won't feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
त्याने विकलीन
So straight into the action. There is the live figure of Ed Mills.
Well, I think it's athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of...
He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough.
The
The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
आल्याला किती पैसे होतं
कसलं आहे मग ते?
And it's Count.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Count. Elects to cross. And it's played by the keeper. Across the
हा
court.
नेन तुला लवकरच
Diaz.
आला निसा कालो काय ताडकी जसं का नाही
Might want to be careful there. Goes down, but nothing given. This is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! About as smooth
मी
as
आणणारच
it
नाही तुम्हाला
gets.
खायला
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they
मी
thought
आणतो
they
आता
maybe
तुला
have
काय खायला
won
बघ
it, they end up shipping a goal at the other. and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona
Lexat
are already chasing
Ah,
the game.
Angla
They
tari na
didn't
bolta.
envisage that. Stood up well to him there. Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Count. He's found a way through. Squeeze it
That
through.
was lovely, that.
Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And he's stuck it away.
आता मला गोली भेटली.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And play for a throw. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It'll be a throw-in. Tries to put... That is Stuta! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time.
पण अहो यांचा इथून आता आणि माझ्या डब्याला पिशवी दुसरी ती मम्मी तिचा वास येतो.
Now it's Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Totti!
माझ्या डब्याला पांढरी पिशवी
A finish of true class!
बॅग नको तो बारक्या.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive. By Leverkusen find a position of real strength now. That signals the end of the first period. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Bayer Leverkusen are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Very nicely done. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball's gone astray. Neymar scooting forward. Totti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ricky Puig. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. Shevchenko! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example.
And that is it's hit the upright. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's wonderfully done. Crisp pitch, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Counts! And that would have been some goal.
Counts just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he rises to it.
While Leverkusen with the corner, they're first. Oh, good line! And another try! And that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So again, we have parity. Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Costa Curta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham plays it short. Costa Curta. Shot goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Costa Curta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Mendes. Oh, it's Chiesa. Chiesa going face to face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That is Snutter! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. The referee says that is that for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target. Almost an hour gone. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Brahim Diaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Couch. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tunde Makalele. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Just 1 minute now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Chiesa. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Totti.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he passes it long. Now it's Totti. Well, this could be it for something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit goes.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that should get the job done. He's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland touches it back. Now it's Berbatov.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think of it.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper... And time is up. By Leverkusen illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks...
अलर्टमध्ये काय नाही झालं अलर्टमध्ये काय नाही दिलं मेसेज काय पण आलं ना भारतामध्ये युद्ध असला काय अलर्ट करणार मेसेज फक्त ह्याच्यासाठी होतं सॅम्पल टेस्ट करून घेतो आजकालचं बोलणं होतं आलं
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie the fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, Nilsson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
That was very necessary.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Totti. Totti is flagged offside. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Now it's Chiesa. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. He's had it up. Goal by Leverkusen! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's got away. Chiesa. Chiesa! And here's Bale. Pops him off him and wins back the ball. Half an hour played now. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Shevchenko. But Nilsson. Totti. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. By Leverkusen, and it's Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Leverkusen certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's quite a sweet. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ah, such a clever touch. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foot in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you attack on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
While Leverkusen have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So straight into the second half. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
We expected better, and so did he. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Edmilson. Batistuta. Bayer Leverkusen just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Minutes played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Elise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Elise going like a man possessed at the moment. Shot could be on.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it? Del Piero! He's got it all! Germany are all square. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Germany restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been cut out, well played. Del Piero getting forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Bale. Tries one from range. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
ये जो प्रोडक्ट है ना, ये खास है ना उन लोगों के लिए बेस्ट है जिन लोगों को ना मतलब नेविगेशन देखना रहता है, बाइक पे स्कूटी वगैरह पे नेविगेशन देखना जरूरी रहता है ना। ये प्रोडक्ट है ना उन लोगों के लिए बेस्ट है। ये बस ऐसा मोबाइल है ना, तो ऐसा रख के प्रेस कर देना है तो ऑटोमेटिक ये लॉक हो जाता है। इससे क्या होता है पता है, शेड से मतलब इससे धूप नहीं आती है तो इस पर नेविगेशन देखना वगैरह का यूज़ करना मोबाइल को आसान पड़ जाता है। इससे क्या होता है पता है, शेड से मतलब इस पर धूप नहीं आती है तो इस पर नेविगेशन देखना वगैरह का यूज़ करना मोबाइल को आसान पड़ जाता है। इसलिए ऐसा मिरर में ऐसा अपन फिट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे। तो ये उन लोगों के लिए बेस्ट है जो मतलब बाइक वगैरह पे नेविगेशन वगैरह देखते हैं, उन लोगों के लिए बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट है।
You talk to me, numbers never lie, add it up, that's me.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So let's get things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a strong...
Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Chiesa attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing.
Shot, surely! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Kashima Antlers are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is lovely. Boxing off in and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Is it bad?
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Totti! Totti! It's and again! No, just not quite. Mbappe can get it clear. Knocks it into space. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now would see them lose it.
Good chance here! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. There they go, punting again.
And it's Berbatov. Goes for a shot! Berbatov. There's a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's their second corner of the game. RAHA breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. That's Berbatov. And he is dead. Takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give it...
Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
It's made its way to him. Totti. Nuno Mendes. No, that was never going to make it.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cuts out the supply. Now it's Girassi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Edmilson. Can he get on the end of this? He is slightly undercooked that one.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe is onto this. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's being urged to shoot. Cleared away. Good-looking ball. And this is Totti. Hazard. Koundé calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Now it's Girassi. And it's Berbatov. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Berbatov. Looking for a runner, the most accurate pass. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe. Chiesa. Threads one in. And here's Berbatov. Oh, red, nice interception. That has been cut short. And time is up. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Please turn towards the screen.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayer Leverkusen desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
पोरगा गेला असं म्हण तू उचलत नाही. गेलेली लग्नाला मी बघितला फोटो बघितला मी गेलेला अण्णा आलेला ना रिक्षामध्ये गेलेली विचारा तिला विचारा आईला लग्नामध्ये पण ताटा वाटायला लागली
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in this game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Totti! Totti! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a throw. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? It's Totti! He's scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Makaleli. Can he get it through? Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Totti, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Totti! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Bayer Leverkusen really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Totti. And he's picked out the run. Now there is having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. By Leverkusen with the corner. There first. He leaps for it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Edmilson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Terrific effort! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Zanetti. Musiala, and he was quick to react. It's a good ball out wide. Davids. Now it's Musiala. Mbappe! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Nuno Mendes. Lofty pass, but can he get there? It's really well cleared. It's Makaleli. Now it's Olise. Great ball if he can get there. Owen has it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Nicely weighted ball. It's Totti! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely feeds. He's having a hit! Oh, we're a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Bayer Leverkusen may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Strokes it back. Zanetti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
The final 5 minutes. Totti shapes to shoot! And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool now on the verge, and that will be it. Bayer Leverkusen were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
बाहेर द्यायला पाहिजे म्हणून जा विचाराने एवढा फोन केला व्यक्तीचा पाठवला घरातल्या सगळं आपलं
काय काय बोला
कुछ अच्छा करो यार.
हवे असतील तर इथे घ्या नाही तर मी जातो माझ्या गाड्या डॉक्युमेंट सगळे क्लिअर आहेत.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
Unbelievable.
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Promising position.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership.
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nicely weighted ball. And here's Raul. The pass is intercepted. Totti. Nice looking ball. No, that was never going to make it. Now he's got space here. Oh, important interception. Still goalless. Totti. Makaleli. That looks a decent ball. And he's lost his man here. Batistuta! Goal by Leverkusen! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now. The game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. This is the time you need that pace.
Zico. Bayer Leverkusen looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Played into space. Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a chance for a shot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He's had it up!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Chiesa. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is
शरद बाबा
back on the way then.
नुसतं नवीन मोबाईल
Bayer
पाहिजे.
Leverkusen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Count. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Pete.
Second chance! Attempts which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Threads one in. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. Suarez wants to run onto this. He's only too happy to take that back. Forlan, this is promising. Looking for options for movement. Zico. Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zico. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
मला तुम्ही सांगितलं नसतं तरी
substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Manchester United leading now.
Listen, when it comes to...
And Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Messi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Makalele. It's a really well-measured ball.
Bayern Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pitches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries from distance. And with that, the end.